Most people wouldn't expect to learn about romance from an NFL kicker. After all, kickers are rarely the stars of the game. They come in at the most stressful moments with seconds left on the clock and the weight of an entire team's hopes resting on one kick. If they make it, they're heroes. If they miss, the whole stadium remembers. Now, here's where it gets interesting. What Matt Prater, one of the most respected kickers in NFL history, can teach you about psychology, attraction, and relationships is more powerful than you think. Because when it comes to love, dating, and romance, the exact same principles that make a kicker successful under pressure are the ones that make a man magnetic in the eyes of women. Think about it. Women don't just fall for men who are good-looking or wealthy. Those things might grab attention for a moment, but they don't hold attraction over time. What keeps a woman invested is something deeper: emotional consistency, calm confidence, resilience, and the ability to show up when it matters most. That's the psychology of attraction, and that's exactly what Matt Prater's career represents. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful lessons from Matt Prater's mindsets that can completely transform how you approach love in relationships. We're going to break this down in a way that's simple, practical, and unforgettable. By the end, you'll see that even though Matt Prater isn't out here giving dating advice, his career as a kicker gives us the perfect blueprint for what women actually find irresistible in men. Ready? Let's dive in.
Number 1, calm under pressure. Imagine this: 70,000 people are watching, millions more are tuned in on TV. The score is tied, and your entire team is counting on you to win the game with a single kick. That's the life of Matt Prater. One mistake and the headlines will crucify you. But one calm, focused swing of the leg, and you're a hero. Now let's bring this to psychology and romance. Women are highly sensitive to emotional energy. A man who loses his temper easily, panics under stress, or gets defensive when things don't go his way, that signals insecurity. And insecurity is one of the fastest attraction killers. On the flip side, a man who stays composed, even when life throws curveballs, creates a sense of safety. Psychologists call this emotional regulation. It's the ability to feel stress, anxiety, or even anger, but not let those emotions control your behavior. This is exactly what Matt Prater demonstrates every time he lines up for a high-pressure kick. He doesn't let the noise get inside his head. He focuses on the fundamentals: calm, consistent, steady. So here's the romance lesson. In your relationship, the ability to stay calm under pressure makes you more attractive than any six-pack or fancy car ever could. Whether it's a small argument or a real crisis, the partner who can keep his cool is the partner women trust and respect. Think about it. When you stay calm, you send a psychological signal. I can handle challenges. I can protect. I can lead. And for many women, that's irresistible. So takeaway number 1, practice emotional regulation. Don't react out of anger or panic. Train yourself, just like an NFL kicker, to breathe, focus, and act with clarity, especially in high-pressure moments.
Number 2, consistency beats flash. Here's the thing about kickers. They don't get headlines unless they screw up or break a record. Nobody's buying jerseys with their names on them, but coaches and teammates, they know the kicker's job is absolutely vital. Matt Prater built his career not by being flashy, but by being consistent, hitting the 40 or 50-yarders reliably, game after game. Sure, he's known for that 64-yard record breaker, but what made him valuable wasn't just one kick. It was years of consistency. Now let's translate this to relationships. Too many men think they need to impress women with huge, flashy gestures, the expensive dates, the dramatic confessions of love, the grand surprises. Here's the truth. Those things might grab attention, but they don't build trust. What builds trust and attraction is consistency. Psychology tells us that trust is formed when actions match words, repeatedly, over time. If you say you'll call, you call. If you promise you'll be there, you show up. If you say you're reliable, your actions prove it. Not once, not twice, but every time. Women don't fall in love with the man who dazzles them once. They fall in love with the man who shows up again and again, no matter how unglamorous it looks. That's the Matt Prater lesson. It's not about one heroic kick. It's about being the guy who can deliver every time he's needed. So in romance, consistency beats flash. And just like in football, it's the quiet, steady guy who wins the game in the long run. Number 3, resilience after setbacks. Here's something you might not know about Matt Prater. His career wasn't all smooth sailing. Early on, he bounced around teams. He faced suspensions. At times, it looked like his NFL career might collapse. But what defined him wasn't his mistakes. It was his ability to bounce back. He kept fighting, he kept training, and he came back stronger, eventually becoming one of the most respected kickers in the league. Now let's bring this to relationships. Here's the hard truth. You're gonna mess up. You'll say the wrong thing. You'll lose someone you care about. You'll get rejected, maybe even cheated on. Most men let those setbacks destroy their confidence. They think one rejection means they're not worthy. One failed relationship means they'll never find love. But here's the psychology. Resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks, is one of the most attractive traits a man can have. Women are drawn to men who don't crumble when life gets hard, because resilience signals strength, it signals stability, and it tells her that if life throws challenges your way, you won't give up on yourself or on her. Matt Prater's career teaches us this. Setbacks don't define you, comebacks do. So in your love life, stop fearing failure, embrace it, learn from it, and then rise again, stronger than before. Number 4, lean into your strengths. Here's another overlooked fact. Matt Prater isn't expected to throw touchdowns or block tackles. He's valued because he mastered one thing, kicking, and he became one of the best at it. In relationships, too many men try to be perfect at everything. They think they need to be the richest, the funniest, the smartest, the strongest, all at once. But here's the truth. You don't need to be everything. You just need to lean into your strength. Maybe your strength is your humor. Maybe it's your ability to listen deeply. Maybe it's your ambition. Whatever it is, own it, master it, let it shine. Psychology shows that people are drawn to authenticity. Pretending to be perfect creates pressure and comes off as fake. But being authentic, leaning into your unique strengths, creates genuine attraction. Matt Prater didn't try to be a quarterback. He became a legend by being the best kicker he could be. That's your romance lesson. Stop trying to be everything. Start being yourself at your best. Number 5, show up when it matters. When fans remember Matt Prater, they don't remember every single kick he made in practice. They remember the clutch moments when the game was on the line and he delivered. In romance, the same principle applies. What defines you in her eyes isn't what you do when things are easy. It's how you show up when things get hard. When she's sick, when she's stressed, when life throws problems at her, that's when your actions matter most. Psychologists call this perceived partner responsiveness, the sense that your partner really shows up for you when it counts. And research shows it's one of the strongest predictors of long-term relationship satisfaction. So here's the lesson. Be clutch. You don't need to be perfect all the time, but when the moment comes, when she needs you most, show up. That's what creates loyalty. That's what builds love. Now it's time for a conclusion. So what can an NFL kicker teach us about romance? More than you'd expect. From Matt Prater's career, we learned 5 powerful lessons. Stay calm under pressure. Emotional control makes you magnetic. Consistency beats flash. Trust is built through reliability. Resilience matters. Setbacks don't define you. Comebacks do. Lean into your strengths. Authenticity is more attractive than perfection. And show up when it matters. Love is built in the clutch moments. Gentlemen, attraction isn't about luck, it's about psychology. And just like an NFL kicker, your success depends on mindset, discipline, and showing up when it counts. If you found value in this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And before you go, check out the next video on your screen, where we dive even deeper into the psychology of attraction and relationships. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.